Hey guys, Kill5630 here, and welcome to a different video. So this is going to be my review of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Awakening DLC. It is the first DLC of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video game. So I'm going to be starting off with the multiplayer map of Splash. This personally is my favorite of the four, and I'm only going to be doing the four multiplayer maps, so if you're a Zombies fan, click exit out of the video if you're expecting one of those reviews. Nope, just the multiplayer maps. So, Splash, there's really no way to explain it. It's a goddamn water park. If you don't love water parks or you don't want to have a war zone in it, there's something wrong with you. No, I'm joking. But personally, I just love this map. It's bright, it's colorful. The more water, the better, because of the new feature of swimming. For some reason, I enjoy it. It's, it's just fantastic. I love water parks. And I feel like it plays really well because you got that uh, three-lane format of a Call of Duty map. You have the beach, you have the middle where the slides are with this little river, and you have a lazy river on the other side, which I don't even think I go in on this map X until the very end. If it's even in this round, I'm not too sure if it is. I don't think it is. But the point is, it's a fantastic map. For many people, this is the lazy river that I'm talking about. So, for most of the people, it's a toss up between Skyjack and Splash, and for me, I just love Splash. Skyjack is number 2, and you're gonna be seeing that in my review of that in a couple of minutes. But honestly, there's no way to describe how fantastic this map is. So, honestly, just enjoy it. I give this map a solid 10 out of 10 in my opinion, because of the bright colorfulness, the beauty, just the excitement. Whenever you get this map, and no matter what game mode it is, even if it's like Search and Destroy, you're like, oh yeah, I'm playing Splash. I think this is a good contender with Nuketown of one of the best maps of all time, and that says a lot. So next up on this review, keep in mind that this is not how I'm ordering my favorites. I just said how number 2 is Skyjacked, but the next one on this list that I'm going to be naming off, giving a review of, is Gauntlet. And this is a very, very unique map. This is a map that you're never going to see in a Call of Duty game, possibly ever again, even in a DLC where the most bizarre maps are known. So, this one is a army war training simulator, in a way, not really a simulator. That was kind of the wrong word, but it was like an army training area base. It's I don't know how to explain it. So it's split up into 3 areas. That's where you get your 3 lanes from. You got the Arctic area where I'm in right now. That's where the B-Dom is, that bridge. And you have your little urban city area that reminds me of Watch Dogs for some reason, that you would see in an alleyway. And you have your jungle area. That's, the jungle area is, there's not much action that goes on over there, but when there is people in there, usually in Hardpoint, it gets very, very violent. And by violence, I don't mean like 2 lions murdering each other. I mean it's gonna go back and forth. You're gonna die, and someone on your team's gonna die, and someone on the other team's gonna die. It's gonna go back and forth. It's never gonna be a blowout. So you're gonna notice how the hard points always switch if you play on that map. And this map, I think it's a pretty good map. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's a pretty good map in my opinion. It's not bad, but it's not that good. It I hope you guys can see what I mean. If you do have this option as a map, should you vote for it? I think you should vote for it over Classified, but over Skyjacked and Splash, I would just go with those two. You're not going to be playing this map that often. The only times you're going to be playing Gauntlet is if you vote Classified, or if it's just Gauntlet, Gauntlet Hardpoint versus Gauntlet Domination in the Awakening DLC playlist. You're not going to be playing it that often. So, overall, I would probably give this map maybe a 8 or something like that. It could be a little bit more exciting, but it's a pretty good map overall. So I'd give it an 8 out. Okay, next up is Skyjacked, my second favorite of the whole DLC. And this is a good game video that I captured earlier today with 2 people. And this is the remake of Hijacked from Black Ops 2, and this is a fan favorite from most people in the Black Ops 2 community. And people may know that map as the cruise ship in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, I believe it was. Not too sure. And this one is basically a reskin, but it's like different this time. So this one's more futuristic. It's up in the air, but it plays exactly the same. And some major changes from Skyjacked is how now you can wall run on the side instead of like walking on a bridge. And there's like a huge hole that was hit by a missile, which leads down to the bottom port of the ship. And that's about it for the changes. But everything else plays the same. I still think it's a fantastic map. I think it's even better from Black Ops 2. And I would give this map probably like a 9 out of 10. And overall, I think it's well worth it. I do think it's a good runner-up for this DLC. And I think you guys will like it also. So last up on our review is Rise. And this is probably my least favorite map of the whole DLC. And the reason why is because it's too traditional. And it's not necessarily a bad map if it came out on the release day, but for a DLC map, you're expecting more creativity. And this map is just too much like a regular Call of Duty map. Like, it plays the same way, it feels the same way. It's not exciting at all. Like, it's just too boring all around. It's like a little bit too dark. And personally, I try to avoid this map at all costs, but sometimes you get stuck with it because whenever people vote classified, they just try and fit this in just so it's balanced, which I'm not a big fan of, but I see why they do it. And without that feature of the 90% of the time of voting classified is going to be Rise, I probably would not have been able to get this this clip because no one ever votes Rise because not many people like it. But overall, it is a half decent map. It's just too traditional. Like, vote it another day. Put in the regular edition of the game. Don't put in the DLC. But other than that, it's alright. I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. And that's about it for this map. So that about wraps it up for the review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But before I end this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the final verdict of the DLC, my personal opinions as a wrap-up kind of. And overall, I think this DLC is well worth the $15. Go ahead and buy it. I would give it an 8.6 out of 10. So I think that score alone just tells you right then, like, it's well worth it. It makes the game a lot more fun. And I think that it's probably one of the best DLCs that this game, the whole franchise of Call of Duty, has ever released. Probably since the first DLC in Modern Warfare 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.